lekker. Check your muscle cat and welcome back here to the Malaysia Open. We've got the final game of the day. The Stadium up against PLS, the Stadium from Dhaka, Bangladesh, and PLS from Perth. First ball. Nicely worked away there. Beats the fielder. Just a single though. And I'm joined in the commentary box by our man from Global Jets, and he just played for Sun Bears as well, Hendrik. So welcome, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Simon. Thanks for the opportunity to sit here. What a lovely day for cricket. Had a little bit of rain, but in all essence, it was a good day for cricket.
Yeah, it's come nice. I was slightly nervous this morning when those showers are blowing through, but thankfully they didn't stick around for long.
Yeah, 100%. We were all a bit scared of it on the field.
Ooh.
Oh, beaten by the bowler.
Nice there from Sadeep. So we've got Alaman Sikta and Asif Hassan at the crease. Sadeep bowling. Let's have a look at Sadeep's stats. He plays a lot in Perth for PLS, or 16 games, so maybe not a lot, but definitely a bowler. Some handy statistics. That's nicely hit through the covers. So what have you made of the tournament so far, Hendrik? Boys having a good time?
Oh, no, definitely. We went to go and see a little bit of Malaysia yesterday and last night in a fantastic city. I have to say, Simon, congrats. You guys have arranged a good tournament for us to play in, and it's going good so far.
Oh, thanks, bud. Thanks for the good feedback. It's always nice. That one's bit of indoor cricket, the action cricket there. Down up for two into the side netting.
Outdoor, definitely a dot. Indoor, it would have been two.
That's two for sure. So a dot ball here. So the Dhaka team probably won't be used to playing on these synthetic wickets much, so be interesting how they adjust their batting techniques. Same as the Jets and Sun Bears before, just trying to get used to the synthetic artificial wickets.
Yeah, 100%. If there's a massive difference between the grass pitch and the synthetic pitch. One comes up and it's on a grass pitch, it's a gamble, it's going to stay low, but it's a guarantee that the ball's coming up on the synthetic pitch.
Yeah, I think that's one good thing, I guess, is that you can pretty much just trust the bounce. So on the grass wickets can be a bit up and down, but this, it's pretty true. So once you get used to it, you can tuck in. The Dhaka Warriors certainly tucked in the previous game, a big score, a 250 plus.
I think Dhaka rolled the pitch up. I just wanted to make sure that it's still there.
So just three off the first over. So nice start from Sadeep.
Yeah, he bowled a proper length there on that one. I think, like you said, they're used to playing on it, so they know what length is going to do a lot more damage than other teams that not used to it.
Yeah, definitely. I think you're going to struggle to get hit too long on and long off, so you can get your men behind square on the off and leg side and try and protect the boundaries, just especially with the outfit a little bit slower here. Just try and keep it to one. Nice forward defence there from, I think this is Asif.
Proper defence shot. They actually have to compliment these oaks. They look good in their pink shots, eh?
Yeah. You look great in pink. Have you got many pink shirts in your suitcase you brought with you?
I actually have one. My wife took me to go and watch the new Barbie show, and I had to buy a pink shirt to make her feel welcome and loved.
Oh, that's off the edge, but it lands in the gap. It's flying away. It didn't sound great off the bat, but he's got it in the gap, away for four.
Was that a late drive or an early cut?
I think he's just opened the face on that one. Just opened the face, square drive.
Proper shot.
Aerial square drive. So Dajinder.
So last night you told us that the PLS squad is full of doctors.
Yeah, all doctors.
Nice to see the guys are still keeping fit.
Yeah. Well, practicing what they preach. Good health and all that jazz.
Good length, ball popped, and a single off the shoulder.
I get the leg slip in.
Luckily we've got doctors on the field.
All right. Don't know if they treat themselves. I think that's only in the movies where you see the bit of DIY surgery. Oh,
short bounce.
The ball seems to, with the extra pace of the wicket, some of those cut shots carry a long way. Saw Sean Robin hit like a 6 over point with a genuine cut for the Jets in an earlier game, which was incredible. And in your first innings for the Jets, you weren't keen to have one sighter. Just went 6 off the first ball.
Depending on what stage of the game you come in.
Yeah.
What pressure you're under, and it puts you in difficult decisions to make a decision on the spot. And then we got disturbed by the rain.
Yeah.
And then when we came back, made a decision, and it was the wrong one, and got caught behind. Luckily, we had a lot of people covering us in the deep, and we got the opportunity to bat through.
Yeah, guys did well. Got the bonus point win. Get yourself sitting pretty on top of the log there. This one's...
Yeah, well, the only thing that we can do is to build up, yeah.
Yeah, well, 2 wins should see you through to the cup knockout, so that's obviously the first aim, but obviously the main aim is just not to lose any games, really.
Yeah, 100%. Just have to keep our heads high and keep doing what we're doing and what we came for. Oh, good length. That was a good length, good ball.
Umpire was disinterested very early there. So it was well bowled.
That was properly close. That was.
Squared him up.
Just as we said, this pitch, it's definitely coming up. Definitely. Not a lot of movement on the pitch.
No. So it's a little bit of softness. I don't think the seam quite bites and takes like
Cover
it does.
drive. Are they going to push it?
I don't think so. I think Asif, who's now on strike, I think he's more of a boundary hitter.
Definitely.
Yeah. He's used to play in the front row for the Bangladesh rugby team.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice to see him playing both sports. Nice to see them develop both sports. Bowler running in. Good length, solid. As the sun's coming out now, and I think if the sun comes out, it's the first time that we're seeing the sun out.
Yeah.
I think it's going to put the heat up a bit.
Yeah, it's been warm today. The guys from Perth will be used to the warmth, and the Dhaka guys will be fairly used to it as well. Ooh, tucked up again. That one looked like it nipped back a little, maybe.
Maybe there is some grass on the pitch.
Yeah, certainly a green tinge to it. So we've got the last game in over at UKM's just kicking off. Cricketers Camilla up against LSE Legends. Not sure if they've done a toss there yet, but about to get underway over there as well, which is good that they've caught up over there, because they were off for about an hour and a half, I think, with the rain. So the earlier 2 matches were both shortened, 10 overs and then 16 overs.
We were definitely blessed to be able to finish our games on this side.
Yeah, I think it's definitely helped the fact that we on the synthetic.
Yeah,
otherwise you would have had the covers on and off and it would have been chaos. So
I do feel for the guys from PLS with the sun coming out now. I think
it's a warm one.
we are 2 meters closer to hell. Oh, good length. Definitely, as you say, they're used to this pitch and they know what length to do.
Yeah, it's just hit that good. It's that top of off length. It's not giving the drive. It's not can't really pull it or get under it. So if you want to go across and flick it to leg, or the only other shot really is the dab. But they've got the point in the third man there. So good tactics here by PLS. Oh, although as we just say
Picked
that,
up.
a bit of length gives him a bit of. That's a half volley and dispatched by Asif.
Lean forward and gave it some rugby tactics.
Yeah, it's a pick and go.
Definitely. What a pick and it go.
Well, if he was a slighter man, I would have seen. If he looked like a fly half, that would have been a drop kick there.
3-pointer.
Yeah. Oh, and again,
Overcooked it.
this is over cover this time. Just one bounce and 4. Beautiful shot.
I think the batsman caught the length now and the bowler's overcooking it.
I don't know if he's just come out of his crease, batting out of his crease a little maybe. Just throwing Darjinder off his length a little. But I can see Nitin here warming up. I think he might be into the attack shortly. Oh, there we go. Back on the spot.
Good tactics from the batsman. 2 great big shots. Take it down. Bring it a notch down. Take a breather.
Yeah,
Good tactics from the batsman.
good cricket. Be interesting to see what they think a par score is here.
Anything above 160 is defendable. Definitely defendable.
I agree. I'd even say 150. Just the outfield's a little bit slower, so you've got to got to go aerial quite a lot if you want to score quickly.
Definitely.
That's what we saw Dakar Warriors do in the previous game. They went aerial a lot. You just see a few other games happening across the world now as well. We've got Joburg, London, Santon, Bedford View. What league are you playing in back home?
I play for the Stiefkinders back home in Joburg at Bedford View.
Oh, nice. So you're playing against. This is Bedview 3.
Yeah, that's the Div 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Quality control and freeway, and there's a friendly sticky wicket and pitch burners.
I think as we're sitting in the heat here in Malaysia, I think the guys in Joburg is freezing cold there. I spoke to my wife earlier. She said it's not good weather on that side.
What's the time? About 20 past 10 in the morning.
Good length.
Ooh, good fielding to keep that to a dot.
Good communication. I don't think he would have made it.
Don't think so.
You have to really, if you play on this field, you have to definitely work on your fitness, especially as a bowler running on towards the pitches. It's quite thick grass, and if you don't check what you're doing and keep your pace, you're going to get tired, especially on the outfields being so thick as well.
Yeah, I think it was one thing I mentioned in the commentary in the Jets game. One thing I was quite impressed with was the fielding and also the running between the wickets. Sean Robin especially and Jandre very quick between the wickets. They ran plenty of 2s. I think they also ran a 4 at one point. So
100%. That was the tactics, because when we read the field out here, it's very thick, and our openings batsman Shandon, our left-hander, also called it and said, guys, drop it short and we take the runs. And I have to say I'm proud of the boys for doing it, sticking to the game plan. Don't overdo it, don't overcook it, don't overrun, don't get tired on the outfield, because especially it's very thick grass here and it's a very slow outfield.
yeah,
A lot of runs to be scored, yeah.
yeah, you can get carried away a bit sometimes with the wicket you think's good and the bowling you maybe think's not so, and you look to hit boundaries all the time and end up with a lot of dot balls. But they batted nicely.
I have to say this is going to be a challenging tournament, especially one of your main factors is the heat. And if you don't pace yourself and you don't look after yourself and you don't carry yourself, it's going to become a major factor in the game.
Yeah, I think we normally see that the world champs, sometimes the more social teams, they're struggling a bit with their bodies by the end of the week after a few late nights, and the fitter, younger teams generally come to the fore with the field and running between the wickets and less injuries. So Dakar Warriors so far have impressed me, and Joburg Jets have impressed me. The first game of the day, who played the first game of the day? Was ShareTrip SBZ boys played against Wishtown, the Indian side. They're also a decent side. So
I also see there wasn't a lot of runs scored on that match.
yeah, Wishtown. They're not they're not used to LMS. The first two batsmen were out double played. Then I think as well they didn't adjust well to the synthetic wickets and.
Oh, that double play has caught a couple of people all over the world. I think it's one of the most saddest ways to go out is on that double play. Drop short, good shot, good length of the bowler, good length.
Straight on the money. Who's this now? Navindu. So he's the bowler number 4. So Nitin bowled a maiden first up. Impressive. Nice length again. Just short of a good length. Difficult to get away. Gasif needs to get out the blocks here. Gasif needs to be backing up a couple of yards here. Try and help Alamin out. Oh, that's a pitching wedge.
It's into the gap. If they do it quick, it can be 2. No, definitely only 1.
That was a fantastic pitching wedge, 50 yards into the green. Again, good length though. Alamin just didn't quite get to the pitch of it. Had to check his shot and just ballooned up. Thankfully falls safe.
They're definitely batting against a force that knows a pitch like this. Definitely. Good lines, good length. Oh, beaten by the bowler.
Ooh.
Bit slow at the batting end. Good line, good length.
I thought I heard a noise there, but maybe my ears mistaken. Might have been
The only thing I heard there was the gap between the bat and the ball.
the air. Oh, nice change up. Think he saw him. Oh, wide though.
Bit of a harsh call, but the umpire calls it. It is what it is.
Looks straight from side on.
Give the benefit to the umpire. He's been standing in the heat the whole day.
Yeah, sweaty work out there. Oh, this is up.
Picked up.
Oh, I don't have to feel he's going to get there. Sadeep settles under it. Oh, and he spilled the bickies.
And they ran 2. Good calling there by the batsman.
I think it was just a 1 in the end. I think they paused for the double play. Unlucky there by Dr. Sadeep. So Jets looking to qualify for the World Champs from this tournament, Hendrik.
Definitely one goal in mind, and that's to end up at World Champs.
December in Cape Town. Always nice.
Very windy, extremely windy.
Always windy in Cape Town.
Good conditions, quick outfields. I think it's going to be a good World Champs.
I hope so. I do hope so. Enjoy my couple of weeks in Cape Town December. Gets me out the cold of the UK anyway.
Yeah, it's summer in South Africa and then it's winter in the UK.
Very, very cold. But then, thankfully, I'm going straight from South Africa to Australia for Christmas. So for my brother's wedding, so that'll be good.
2 men losing it. Myself and your brother. Is he getting married in December?
Yeah. Oh no, January. 12th
January.
of January. Are you getting married December?
No, I'm getting married in November.
Oof, lovely.
Oh, I think he lost it a bit there on the shoulder. Place it on the grass. Told you, thick grass plays a massive, massive role in your run-up.
So where are you getting married?
In Pretoria,
nice.
in the capital of South Africa. Looks like it's going down leg.
Getting married at Loftus, sir?
If my wife would have allowed it, I would have been there.
In a Blue Bulls jersey.
An old Blue Bull player myself, and
yeah?
I don't think my wife would allow me to get married on the stadium. And yourself? Any plans?
No, I'm married already.
Married already?
Yeah, I've been married for a year. It was a year in April, so. No,
congrats, my friend. Congrats.
Thanks,
Anything will work, especially if you travel around with LMS.
Yeah.
You have a singles holiday 3 times a year. Trust is a big thing.
No, my wife's very patient with my travelling.
Good length.
Nice again. This length has been fantastic. I don't know what meterage you'd call it, but it must be around the 6 metre mark, I reckon.
100%. Anything a bit fuller there is definitely going over the boundary.
Yeah.
Anything short of that gets pulled.
That's the salmon length in on the TV. That's 6 to 8 meters. Guys probably aren't quite quick enough to bowl the 8 meters. So, well, that one's a zero. That was a 0 meter length there, right in the block hole.
Good thought from the bowler. Took off the pace there. Guys asking for some water. Ladies and gentlemen, it is extremely hot in Malaysia, very humid, but I think the guys are enduring. Thanks for Simon here for arranging a lot of water for the players. I have to say, if it wasn't for the waters and the cases, I don't think half the teams would have made it.
So I've just an update on the temperature. It's currently, the real feel is 43 degrees. It's hot. It's hot, ladies and gentlemen.
There was a couple of bunny chow shops that made a couple of bunny chows hotter than that 43 degrees. Trust me, I had one last night.
Is it good?
Fantastic. I have to say the locals' food is fantastic for anybody that ever wants to visit Malaysia. It's beautiful and the food's lovely. Smashed it.
Just long off though. And claim. Good catch out. They didn't have to move a single inch there. Just stood still.
Semi had a Maria Sharapova smash there from the batsman.
It's on the top spin forehand. Picked out long off, and that's the first wicket falls for the stadium. Now 31 for 1 in the 8th over. Nivendu Goyal getting the wicket. Just gone for the 4 runs so far, and in the 2nd over. So new batsman in here for the stadium.
As you said, PLS is used to it, and they've used their patience, and something had to give, and it was on the batting side. Good line and length the whole afternoon. They kept it there, and it built up, and it built up, and it built up, and it cracked. First wicket down.
I think a stadium that obviously not used to these wickets, but I think on these pitches you've got to try and use the crease a little. Get to come couple of steps down and try to throw the guys off their length, see if they'll drop one short or push it into your legs and get it away. So just hitting from the crease at the moment, and it's not been working too well so far, but you never know. The new man, Rehan Rahman, he might come and smack it to all parts.
Maybe watch the Dakar match. First ball in. Good length, dropped it short. No run.
So Rehan Rahman, 16 matches, not a noted batsman, he's more of a bowler. Just averaging 13, strike rate of 71, high score 38, but he's out there at the moment. 13 wickets in his 16 games, so not too bad with the ball. So maybe sent for a bit of a pinch hit role.
Let's see what happens, and he's up.
Oh!
We heard it all the way out to the commentary box. Oh, they stole a run.
So he's gone.
You don't see that a lot.
Yeah, right hand, left hand, right hand, head, ground.
Don't forget the run.
Yeah, and then he threw it at the stumps and they ran. Unfortunate that, so he took a screamer.
Good length of bowling.
Just popped
it's
out
pulling
the top.
up.
Ooh. Now this length again, superb.
I don't even know how close that was to the stumps, missing it. Fantastic length bowling here. Fantastic length.
Good leave.
Good
Love
leave.
to see a leave.
Especially in LMS. I have to say, Simon, you guys did a good job with creating some challenges in this Malaysian Open. You know, synthetic pitches, 2 different grass pitches. It's going to challenge a lot of players and a lot of teams.
Yeah, best team's going to win.
It's not a given. You have to work for it. Definitely have to work for it.
Yeah. I think it's good, and I'm not sure that I don't know much about the natural turf wickets in Malaysia, but generally in these events, as it goes on and we use wickets more and more, obviously as they get used, you have to be a bit more skillful and trickier. We see that at the World Champs in Cape Town as the spinners come into it a lot as the tournament goes on, so hopefully see that here.
See the batsman's changing the bat there.
He wasn't happy. He's gone for one with a bigger edge. Oh, yeah, maybe just wanted his shoelace tied.
Wanted to chat to a friend on the side.
Yeah, didn't want a new bat. Just wanted his shoelace fixed. So
I see there's a spinner coming in.
Yeah.
Not a lot of turn on the pitch. Let's see what he can do with it.
Tell you what, I'm thoroughly enjoying the headband though. Leg spinner. Oh, good start.
Good length. Good length. The headband definitely gives him that fear in the eye look.
Vishwadeep Gulati, the leg spinner. With the sunnies on, the headband on, tosses this one up. Oh, and he's nearly yorked him.
I think if he missed it, it would have been a bouncer.
Good flight and guile here. I think the sweep shot's definitely on here for Rahan Rahman. He punches this one out. It's a point for a single. See if we can get a word here from the sub-shoot fielder, Prasad. You happy with the start so far?
Very good start. They're bowled in the right places.
Yeah.
They've done what they're supposed to do.
We've been commenting the length's been superb. Nothing too short or too full. Right in that salmon area. So I think Asif's going to be thinking boundary here. Oh, but he just bunts it back.
Smart batting, smart batting. He's definitely playing the anchor role, definitely playing the anchor role.
Yeah, 24 or 25 of 22 years now. So he's just ticking along. But just a bit of a slow start at the other end. Alamin 7 off 21. So they need someone to bring a bit of impetus here. Inject.
Definitely were beaten by a good ball. Definitely beaten by a good ball. Batsmen don't like it when the bowler bowls a good ball, but he was definitely beaten there.
Might be just with the slower pace, he might be extracting a little bit of turn that I don't think there would be much in the first couple of games because the wicket just had a bit of moisture on it. It's probably more skidding on off the synthetic, but as it dries out, sometimes you can get it to grip, the odd one.
Especially with the heat on this side, you're right there, Simon. There might be that one or two, the odd ones coming in. A new bowler.
Back to Goyal, I think. Navendu. It's very economical. 1 for 5 off 2 overs. Oh, that's going to be a no-y though. He's not hit the cut strip. Well, it just slipped out. So free hit now for Asif.
What's he going to do with it?
He's got to be thinking cow corner. Right under this tree here if he gets hold of it.
Let's see.
I think he's got to go
cover drive.
Across the off stump. Go across the off stump. He's down the wicket. He's hit this high up, going towards cover. I think it's going to be a dot ball. It's going to be a dot ball. It's a free hit. He's clubbed it up in the air and he just said, nah, I'll just stay
I think
here.
the heat's getting to the batsmen. Running is not an option. Definitely taking the word anchor roll to the next level.
Yeah. He hit that up in the air and he just dropped anchor. Our batsman just pulls out there.
Moving, yeah.
Fielder's still moving.
Semi-long off, still dropping down to the boundary.
Down again. This one's out the outside edge. He's going to take the single this time though. He's not farming a strike.
Definitely only the single.
No. I think it is hot out there. I think Asif's feeling it now.
Well, as as Google said, it's 43 degrees outside.
Very happy with this fan above us at the moment. Oh!
Beaten by a fantastic length there by the bowler. Beaten
all ends up.
Steaming in.
Good length again. Push back down the wicket. So Rehan Rahman just digging a bit of a hole for himself here. 2 off 8. Just needs to open the face.
This economical bowling is fantastic. Fantastic length.
2.5 and over at the moment for Goyal. 1 for 7 in his third over. There we go, that's better. Just open the face, run it down. Be unlucky to nick off.
Nice to see a bunch of youngsters coming through in LMS.
Yeah, PLS team.
They've been in the business for years.
So 37 for 1 after 10 overs here. So final game of the day here. What do you... The final game of the day here. PLS, you'd say they're on top at the moment. But strange things happen in cricket. We've still got to get them. So what's the plans tonight, Hendrik? Guys heading out for a nice meal, or?
Yeah, definitely something to celebrate when we're going out tonight, taking our first victory on tour as Global Jets, but in general as Global Jets' first victory on tour. So definitely something to celebrate and to recuperate back. And team management, Mr. Pitt, definitely going to have a word with a couple oaks and chat and strategize. I think we're playing against PLS in the morning. So, but it's definitely a team that's stepping up as I'm looking at the game. So it's going to be a fantastical thing to look forward to for tomorrow. But for tonight, not a lot of plans except dinner.
Yeah. You booked in anywhere, or you just going to see what happens?
Keep it local, isn't that why we are?
Yeah, there's some nice restaurants around our hotel. I went to I've never had Yemeni food before, but I went there and it was actually really nice. We had Turkish one night as well, which is good. Bit of local Malaysian cuisine as well.
Especially as myself, not used to extremely hot food. So yeah, I'm trying new things out there.
You don't get the spicy bratwurst.
Oh, good length. I have to compliment the bowler on that headband.
I think you should get one for Jets, huh?
Definitely. Especially with the snore and the headband.
Yeah.
It looks spicy.
Bit of Merv Hughes.
I think he's taking a leg there. Line of leg stump. Let's see what he does. It's a change of the sides.
Yeah. I think he'd be better off on off stump, but he seems to like hitting it over cover.
Overcooked that one. That one should have gone far over the boundary. Luckily for a dot ball.
He just pushes it back. Yeah, I only hit good balls. I'm not going to smack it if it's a full toss. I don't play no games. I thought he chipped it straight back
almost
to him.
a quarter ball.
So a single again. So quite a few 5 dot balls in the last 10 there. So struggling a little. There's the leg spinner, the bowler. I think he's just tying Asif's pads together. Asif said he doesn't want to run anymore, so he's going to tie his pads together at the back there. So Rehan.
Good
that's
length.
a nice looking shot there. Push for 2. Nope.
On this outfield, could have been 3.
Yeah. Gotta run the first one hard.
To say a couple of good singles and 2 runs and 3 runs from all of the squads that's been playing the whole day, dropping it short, using the outfield towards their advantage.
Definitely. LMS normally 6 boundary riders, so if you can get it in the infield there's opportunities for 2s.
A lot of 2s out there, especially with this thick outfield. Batsmen could use it to their advantage, but still it's the batsman's choice.
Yeah. There's plenty of ways to skin a cat. Seen that in the Ashes. The English going very hard with the bat. The Aussies not as much, but it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't.
It's the toss of the coin. The decision to be made in the middle. That's what makes cricket such a lovely sport, is you can't actually pre-plan something.
Yeah.
You've got a set game plan, but you can't really plan what's going to happen in the next 10-15 minutes going forward.
Definitely not.
Good advice to LMS is you can't really choose your batsmen's past number 4 and 5, especially playing against different types of teams.
So Nitin there, back into the attack here. Just gone for the 5 runs so far. And there's 2 overs.
Last over. Oh no, it's his third over.
Yeah, just the 5 so far.
I share the number with him, 96.
Any particular reason for the 96?
Let's not go too deep into that conversation.
Okay.
Good ball, good length.
You're a Liverpool fan or?
So as an Afrikaner, we don't really watch football, so just a little bit over Liverpool. My brother-in-law soon-to-be brother-in-law is a big Liverpool fan, and the one day I rocked up with a Man City jersey and Liverpool lost against him. I haven't visited his house in 6 months.
Yeah. I live, well.
Good length. Read the batsman coming forward, dropped it a bit shorter.
I live 15 minutes from Liverpool.
I think I'm going to come and visit you.
Yeah.
Just to make him a little jealous, I'll take a selfie there.
Feel free.
Oh, taking the pace of good length. Extremely good bowling here by PLS.
I've already got one South African staying at my house at the moment. Got our overseas from my cricket club is staying at mine at the moment. He's from East London. Went to Selborne College.
Okay, Selborne College, good college.
Yeah.
East London, yeah. And is his cricket good?
His cricket's not bad, yeah.
Cover drive straight to the commentary box.
He's a handy batsman. He bowls quite quickly as well.
Lovely shot there by the batsman. Overcooked it. Cover drived.
My club playing today. So it's probably just about the meeting to leave in 15 minutes. Big away game against Hale Barnes.
How's the weather today there in London?
I think there's a little bit of rain around. It's
similar conditions to this, except with no heat.
Yeah, it's probably 15 degrees cooler though. Let me have a look.
Water being taken up again. 43 degrees outside in Malaysia.
So it's currently 16 degrees back home, and the real feel is 15, but mostly sunny, so that's always a blessing. 81% humidity in the UK. It's probably 81% humidity here as well, but
I think the heat's keeping a little bit more of the rain away on this side.
Yeah. So Asif Hassan, runner ball 33, 3 4s and a 6. And Rahan Rahman, 5 off 11. So he hasn't quite got going yet, but he's on strike here. As we see Galati, the leg spinner, back in. Number 45.
Headband magician.
Yeah.
First ball coming in. Around the wicket.
Oh! Gets the edge. Great bowling by Galati.
Gave it some flight there.
Yeah. I think, tell you what, I wouldn't want to be facing him on a natural turf wicket later in the tournament with not much speed coming off the wicket. You'd be thinking all sorts in your head about where I can hit it, and then it comes out and you just push it back. Well bowled, buddy.
Puts you in that double state of mind.
Yeah.
Up again. Oh, good ball, good ball. It's that difficult length, and he's getting it.
Yeah.
He's hitting that difficult length.
Got to use your feet, I think. Got to use your feet. Try and meet it on the full, or go deep in your crease and swing it away to the leg side.
Best option for me is to go back into your crease,
Yeah.
especially with the bounce on the synthetic pitch.
I agree. There we go. Ooh, misses
on
out.
that good length again.
I think Asif, he seems to really favour hitting the ball to the offside. There is a gap here at cover, but just with the slowness of the bowling, I still feel the leg side to generate more power.
Bit shorter, up.
Safe though.
Only a single ball drop short. There's not a lot of carry on the ball, especially with the humidity. Good choice. What's the choice going to be? What's he going to do? Coming around.
Slog sweep.
Up. Oh,
Ooh.
mistimed it a bit.
Q-ender. Pull cue that. Straight off the toe. It's in the corner pocket for a single.
Good over. That was a fantastic over. And he's really been hitting that length.
Yeah. Leg spin's a very difficult art to control, but Galati's been very good. Especially with this humidity, he must have some slippery fingers, but he's managing to keep it dry.
It looks like he's been practicing a bit, not in the hospital. More water coming up. Batsman asking for a helmet.
Yeah, our seamer's on, that's right. This must be a 6 bowler. Don't recognise this bowler. That's Sudeep.
Going for his 4th and final over.
No, I don't think so. I think this is a new bowler, or it could be Darjinder. Yeah, it's Darjinder.
3rd over.
Yeah. So he's been the most expensive, but only gone for the 16. So we're looking at tighten that up now.
They gave him a little bit of time in the outfield to think about it.
Yeah. I think he's more of a swing bowler. He bowled as we've been talking about the length, but he bowled generally the fullest of the bowlers. Oh, that's very full.
The ball just dipped there for the no ball. We at the Global Jets have got some swing bowlers as well, and I have to say, with myself standing out on the outside with our wicketkeeper Shandon Murray, we also decided to only use the swing bowlers from the side that this bowler is bowling from. If you bowl the swing bowlers from the other side, it swings too much and it drifts to the leg side.
Is there a bit of breeze out there? I can't feel it from under the fan, but which way is the breeze going?
Coming from the back of the keepers. The wind's blowing from that side, so it's definitely drifting the ball more towards the leg side. And if you have it, like you said, swing bowlers bowling from this side, it's now taking it more towards the offside.
Yeah. Nishan, he normally bowls swing. I think he struggled a little bit with his line,
especially in the first over. That's why we brought him to this side. So and his swing bowling then worked on this side with the breeze from the back.
Oh, Asif! Don't worry about swing bowling. He just swung that for 6.
Fantastically picked up. Definitely taking the anchor roll a bit further now. I think he's going to open up the taps now.
Yeah, well, he needs to. He's under 40 off 37 now. So we've just lobbed a spare out. Not sure if be needed. Hopefully it's just plonked on the stairs now. Although we're going to have 2 balls in the pitch here.
I think that ball's in the neighbour's yard.
Oh, well, there's a rugby pitch down there.
Well, he's a rugby player. He wanted to go and visit his mates.
Yeah. Scrub machine down there. Oh, this one's behind square. Time nicely again. Just going to be 1 though.
Just a single. How long you been in Malaysia now, Simon?
I got here on Monday, so it's been good. I haven't seen my mum in like over a year now, so she flew out as well, and we spent a couple of days. We did a cooking class one day, which was interesting. Oh, the
Hold him.
Yorker!
I think he was more beaten by the slow pace.
Yeah, I think it was an off-cutter maybe. It's gone Yorker. Asif calling for another drink. He's thirsty out there. He's been out there for 14 overs now.
Doesn't sound like a lot, but 14 overs in this heat.
Ah.
Your mom's still down in Australia?
Yeah, she lives in Port Macquarie, so it's good to see her for a few days. She's went hiking today around Malaysia, so I imagine that would have been very warm.
In this heat?
Yeah. She's going on a 2-week fitness camp in Koh Samui.
Thailand.
Yeah, once I leave here, so she'll be...
I lived in Thailand for almost 9 months.
Did you?
Yeah, in Koh Samui.
Very nice. What did you do there?
Just some business, normal standard business.
Lovely.
Shipping of containers, moving product. Fantastic place, fantastic place.
We had a few Thailand Opens a few years back, which were great fun. They were in Phuket though, but plenty of things to do in Phuket. So this is
fourth and final over of this leg spin samurai.
Yeah, Vishwadeep Galati. Oh,
Picked up. Smashed it into tomorrow. Beautiful shot.
hitting with the wind now. So he's eyed that up. Just a little bit over pitched, and Asif only needs half a swing to clear this boundary here. And he's moved on to 47 off 39, so it could be the first half century of the tournament for the stadium. But hopefully he doesn't get rattled here.
It's coming over now.
Yeah.
Not around, it's coming over.
Watch the wrong-un.
Batsman taking a new line.
Just
Moved
maybe,
it from middle to leg.
yeah, maybe the other way. That's what she looks like. It might be on middle there. Oh, wide ball. A lot happening there. But it's a wide.
That was really, really close to a stumping.
Yeah.
Lost his footing for a second there. Almost run a ball, 48 or 40.
Want to see that shot over cover again. There we go.
Picked it up.
It's not going to go for though.
Yeah.
Oh, unlucky.
50 up with the misfield.
And
Great.
Asif. He salutes the crowd, shows the camera his bat. Great knock from Asif. I think he's just happy to get off and sit down for a bit, to be honest. He's been cooking out
Yelling
there.
at his friends, they get me a litre of water.
Yeah.
Lots of fluids needed now. Lots of fluids needed now. Well batted on an anchor roll.
Gets a clap as he walks off. Well batted, Asif.
52 or 41. Good anchor roll. Couple of early wickets, and then he made it and said no, he's going to stand it and take it upon himself.
4
Get some
fours,
stability.
3 sixes. Played one of the shots of the day for me when he one bounce that one over cover on the up.
Definitely one of the top shots of the day as well. Oh, well weighted. On the bounce.
Should be 4
Sweeped
as well.
it.
Oh no, well done. Oh,
Now there's runners that's going to take 2.
yeah, it's our
Now the
first 2 in a
fielders-
while. That's the first 2 in a
Fielders
while.
need to step up.
Yeah.
Got used to the batsman only taking ones. Caught off guard. Sets it up. Oh, a bit of a quicker one there.
Buys or wides maybe. Wait for the signal. Ooh, it's probably 2 there, but anyway.
Oh, it's a wide.
So 4 runs off that one.
What's the next plans before World Champs in December after the LMS Malaysia Open? Any other tournaments coming up?
Don't think so. Just World Champs. Then after that, we've got the Masters World Cup in Barbados in February. So if you're tuning in and you're 40 years old or over, or you're going to be 40 in February, then feel free to apply to play for your country. You can register. How old are you, Hendrik?
Yeah, well, I'm
You're
30.
You're only 30.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm older than you, huh?
really?
Yeah, I'm 32.
Congratulations. Shall I start telling you uncle, or
if you
we're
want
not
to.
there yet?
The Babaji.
For all of the youngsters out there, it's Uncle Simon. Wim Simon in Afrikaans, one of our local languages. Malume and also in one of our local
What's
languages.
that in Zoza? Is that in Zoza or?
I think the guys are getting fit by just taking water up and down.
I think so. That shirt was tight before. It's loosened right up.
Some supporters coming past here with a truck.
No, they couldn't get
Good
tickets
length.
today in the full house here, so they have to just watch from their truck. So Goyal, his 4th over, only gone for 8 so far. That's unbelievable economy.
He's hitting that length beautifully today.
And again, oh, this could be caught.
And shot.
Fielder didn't pick it up early. I think he didn't quite see it. Sometimes it is tricky. Overcast, white clouds, white ball.
Lucky shot, got away with something there. Oh, he just got man-canned.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Batsman didn't pick it up. Bowler hit the brakes and got man-canned. I think that's the first one for the tournament.
Yeah, no comment from me.
Bit of a shameful way to go.
You've got to be alert though. He must have been a long way out. Won't be in my highlights of the day, but anyway, play on.
I'm dumbstruck. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the batsman.
To be fair, he accepted it. I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have had more than a couple of words to say to the bowler. But yeah,
He just picked it up. 10
he's
from
been
5.
run out. He's been run out as the non-striker. So the word man-cad no longer used. Just a run out.
I wonder what that phone call's going to sound going home. You don't have to add it on. It's not ball. It's not a dot ball. It's just a run out.
Hopefully the next ball's a dot. So, yeah, the new man, Rezwan Rahman.
On the non-strikers end.
Yeah. So Amanullah Aman was going along nicely there, 10 off 5, but he's on his way back.
He was putting some spice into the fielding.
Yeah.
And I think they got tired of it. So what is the laws on the run out with the bowler? You have to complete the swing, complete
No,
the ball.
you don't have to do anything these days. You just, I think if you can't go past where you would normally let it go, that's the only rule.
Past the year.
Yeah, so you can't go past the, perpendicular or wherever you generally let it go from. So I think that's about it.
Steaming in. White ball.
But I went to the captain's meeting for our club cricket league this year. They one rule that I didn't even know was a rule that they've now taken out of the game is, did you know that used to be legal if you're running into bowl and the batsman and the strikers then started walking at you, you could just throw the ball at the stumps and run them out. That used to be a rule up until this year. I've never seen it happen or even knew that could happen, but that used to be a rule.
I didn't even know it existed. On which page was it in the rule book?
I don't know.
Maybe it was in the T's and C's.
Yeah, so if someone was batting out their crease and started walking, you literally could just run up and throw the ball at the striker's end and appeal for a run out. But no more. It's been outlawed.
Good length, fantastic length.
Yeah, just that top of the knee roll again. So 16 overs gone here. 4 overs done from Mr. Goyal. Just the 10 off the 1 wicket and the run out. Sharp bit of fielding. Direct hit.
Luckily, there are a bunch of doctors, because if you hit the brakes too much, it could have torn a hammy.
No.
Batsman thinking, what am I going to play now? Most expensive bowler coming back. Steaming in.
Dojinda. Oh.
Lobbed it.
Oh, that's going to go to the fielder.
Oh,
now there's batsman running everywhere. He's the guy at the non-strikes. Then just went, no, I'm not having a bit of that. He just sprinted straight back. Lucky he's quick because his mate was coming from the other end as well. But no harm, no foul. The dot ball, an eventful dot ball. A full toss, hit to mid-wicket. And
drop catch, almost a run out, and a dot.
That's going to be a wide, that one. So Dojinda, just a little expensive here. 25 now into his 4th over. I mean, that's, you'd take that normally, but low scoring affair this one so far. The stadium yet to get past 80 in the 17th over. Oh, this is straight up. Bowler Saliano. Oh, the double play. He's forgotten the double play. What about the double play? He's forgotten. No one's remembered.
No, you got the double play. Oh,
now it's a double. It's all a game over here. Chaos. Absolute chaos.
Double play. Batsman's a bit confused, yeah.
Yeah, they're not showing the rules, but the rules are rules. If you're going to enter the tournament, you've got to know them.
He has to come back to the point where he started and got taken out, run out with the double play. A lot of things happening in this game. There's a run out from a bowler, a double play,
and now 50
we've got runs.
I think this is the karaoke duo from last night out to bat now, which is going to be fun.
Not just that time from the jet side, but this is definitely going back to the song we sang, the game.
Yeah, and he's got the 69 on his back as well. It is the summer of 69 here. 100%. Brian Adams walking out to bat.
I feel bad for the batsman, but a double play is part of the LMS rules.
Yeah, you got to learn quickly. To be fair, the stadium's been playing LMS for a long time. 69's Brian Adams. No, it's not Brian. I'm confused the score.
Bowling to the summer of 69.
Tried to add Brian Adams to the scoring system. Me
Edged,
and some guys.
And there's a guy waiting for it. No, dropped short.
The fielder at short third man that didn't seem to fancy that one. He's let the keeper run the 25
I think the keeper was already on his way there.
Maybe he called him out of it.
They should be have a bag full of plaster if they connected each other. So
more than a bag full of plaster. More than a bag full of plaster if they run into each other there. It's like, ooh, big swing, no ding.
Good length, a little bit of pace I've seen there coming through.
Who was the two Aussies that collided in India? Not in India, in the West Indies. Jason Gillespie and one of the War brothers, I think, ran into each other. Jason Gillespie got a broken leg, and
that's been a couple of years ago.
Oh, well, about 15 or maybe more.
Taking the pace off.
Call that a heave.
Little bit of a hockey sweep there.
The bottom hand taking over there, bit of a heave. So it's all happening here. Final game of the day, 80 for 5. He's calling for 81 for 5, so he's calling for the lid, I reckon. He wants a lid. Of course, he's got a tour coming up, so he's got to protect the crowning asset. Oh, my teammate said, sorry mate, no lid available, you have to get on with it. Oh, no, it's coming now.
last 3 overs of this roller coaster match.
Yeah. The boys in pink putting on a show. The PLS being very disciplined, as you'd expect from doctors.
Is it fair to say that they've ran a successful operation?
Oh, aye, very good. Boom, boom. An early diagnosis and treated accordingly.
None of them bowling short, so I guess they don't need some dentists. Just good length.
Yeah.
Good length. Good choice to ask for the
Sudeep.
helmet.
Sudeep, yeah. The skipper back into the attack to do the death overs.
Lovely gentleman. Met him the last night at the opening ceremony. Fantastic, fantastic gentleman. Sudeep, the captain of PLS.
Yeah, lovely, lovely man. Thoroughly enjoyed spending time with them. First time I've met them, so it's always nice. The first time I've met a LMS team from Perth as well. First one that we've had come across to a tour event, so it's always great. Ooh, and again, superb length.
Good length, good length. As you said, fantastically disciplined by the PLS team, sticking to the same length over and over and over, and I think that's what gets a couple of teams up, because not a lot of people are successfully trained and have the patience to stick it out for 20 overs. Good length again. Indoor, that should have been third ball with a run out.
Yeah. Third ball batters, third ball. Score must change. So 2 balls left.
Non-striker giving some advice there.
Yeah.
It's definitely a difficult length because it's not the front foot, it's not the back foot.
Yeah, there we go. Using
Walk
the
it.
feet.
Oh.
Oh.
Dancing with the stars, yeah.
Yeah. The 2-step.
I have to say the captain picked it up quickly. That the oak is walking down the track and then bowled a Yorkie. That's still a good length.
Yeah. Well, it's not where he wants it when he's coming down. He wants something to get under. He wants that same length. So see how, if he adjusts now, if he just goes back to, oh, no, just the same again. Metronomical. So, a rare LMS maiden over. There's actually been 2 in this innings. I think we were too busy chatting that we missed the first one by Nitin there. So,
It is something that
81
you
for
rarely
5 after 18.
rarely see a maiden over in LMS.
Yeah. Now we're going to have, it is Nitin. So it'd be Nitin, then surely it's back to Sudeep.
Second last over. Let's see what happens. Roller coaster match. Run out from a bowler. Double play. Good length bowling. Advice from non-strikers. Let's see what happens. Second last over.
The stadium's got to be thinking 100 here. You've got to get to 3 figures, surely. Make it a runner ball at least.
Steaming in. Edged. Short. Are they going to push for the second? Are they pushing for the second? Oh no, it's going back. Little bit of confusion there.
Well, I think that the team's just putting a bit of pressure on him here on the sideline for them to run, but I don't think they're making that. I think they needed this kind of energy about 18 overs ago. This one's cleaved to come.
Oh,
problems.
confusions. Roller coaster match.
And he just kept on running off.
I think Mr. 50 is coming back on.
Yeah. Asif.
One of the beauties of LMS is if you score a 50 runs, you have to go off, and if everybody's out, you can come back and have a second go.
Yeah, when you get 50, do you take your pads off when you go off, or do you just leave them on?
In this heat, you take them off. You don't want to be sitting with the waterfall running down your knees.
Oh, you got to put them back on though. That's a problem, huh? I take them off as well. I just back my teammates to do the rest of the work for me.
Couple of 50s for the day.
If I can get a 50, then anyone out in my team can get a 50. So they best do the job.
Have a coin toss of who's going back in next.
The Dakar Warriors got 5 50s in their.
They were ching chung cha, rock paper scissors for who's going in next. Oh, good length. 50 runs, came back for a second chance, fantastic length. And he's lost his wicket.
He's got a golden duck in the second knock there.
Not a great performance from his second Ashes innings.
Yeah. His second innings average not good.
Down to the last man standing.
Yeah, so this is Sadman's side.
With 7 balls to come. Simon, what's the rules on the last man standing? When you hit the ball to run, what do you have to do?
So you gotta run 2. So you gotta finish at the striking end.
So if you hit the ball, you have to run all the way to the non-strikers and then all the way back to the point where you started.
Well, I mean, you don't have to if you you can set off and stop and go back. But yeah, a lot of guys. General rule of thumb for me, if I'm ever last man standing, is if you're hitting the ball straight down the ground, it's quite a long throw for most guys to get it to the keeper's end. So you're more likely to get there and back. But
and is it 1 run, 2 runs?
No, it's 2 runs. 2, yeah. So it's 2s, 4s, or 6s. I've seen it all run 4s last man stands before. That was pretty amusing. Oh, he's going to go for it.
He's attempting it.
I think he's going to get there as well. Oh, he's lost his bat though. He's going to have to dive with his gloves. He's made it in though.
Fantastic running with his bat. I told you, I'm telling you now, it's a roller coaster match.
Oh, he's short run. So short run.
I think he completed it. He completed it. He lost his bat when he turned. It's confusing now. This is definitely a roller coasting match for the last inning.
So we'll have to check the rules, but I think because he's tried to make his ground, and it would just be a general 1 short because it wasn't. He didn't intentionally not try and make it. So
it's still 1 run, not 2, just 1.
No run. We've had clarification from our rulesman. So he's just, unfortunately for the batsman, he's just run 39.5 meters for nothing there.
Very, very sad. But
actually,
like
probably 39.9 meters, you know.
Because he went 2 meters past the other side. Picked up, and it's going to be 1 bounce, 1 up, 1 hand. No.
He does. I don't think he's best pleased with that 1 short there. That was a lot of effort.
This is definitely one of the top matches for the day. It's the last match. A run out from a bowler, a double play, a last man standing attempting to run 2 runs, and it's no runs.
Short.
It's actually a dot ball running 39.3 meters and still get nothing, no rewards for it. This is a fantastic last game.
We've seen it all. Do you know what we haven't seen today is a home run. We haven't seen a home run. So, Kandaka.
Last over. Up. Let's see what happens. 5 more balls of excitement. Let's see what comes.
Oh.
Is it an edge? No.
Big appeal. I didn't hear anything. I do have headphones on. I am 70 meters away, but I didn't hear anything.
Good length again. Good decision bowling a Yorker.
Yeah.
Good economical bowling.
He's only gone for 6 runs so far.
Short.
Ooh.
Oh, wide. Tried the reverse sweep.
Yeah. Don't mind that though. It's good. He's it's been given wide, so you'll have to bowl that one again. Of course, in the 20th over, you have to re-bowl every ball in LMS. You don't get the
until you bowl 5 successful
legal deliveries. Yeah.
Short. Pulled. Oh, drop catch.
Oh, and this
is
is
going
good.
again.
Smart batting.
Hold your bat.
He made sure he touched down there.
Running it in reverse. This is a good last over, fantastic last match. Getting me on the edge of my seat. Don't know what's coming.
Did he moonwalk back to the crease there?
Moonwalk away.
Yeah.
Making sure that he's crossing that line now.
As he's
Holding the bat with both hands. 3 balls to come. Picked up,
this could
and
be
he's
again. This
attempting
is
it
great.
again.
Chipped into the
Hold the
outfield.
bat, and
Touch.
he's made it.
Go!
Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a run out?
Oh no!
This is excitement, ladies and gentlemen. Grab a towel, grab your swimming clothing, and come sit here and watch a fantastic last game of LMS. Oh, the stadium innings. Oh,
See, Kandaka there. I don't know what gear he was in turning, but he needed to shift down there because he couldn't get going on the way back.
I don't know how many exciting things we're going to add onto the list.
He ran the first 20 like a rabbit, and he ran the second 20 like a tortoise. And he could be off. Oh no, not this time.
No attempt towards the running on this one.
I think he's busted there. Lucky we've got doctors out there.
Last ball and a home run available.
Oh, he's on 87. So a home run to get it to 99.
99 problems or 99 runs.
I reckon he's going to get to 99 problems, and a stitch is going to be one of them here if he has to run another 2.
Full bowling, broke a stump. Fantastic ball.
Oh, good celebration from the bowler as well there. He went the Shaid Afridi into the Brett Lee fist pump. It's good to see. So all out here. The stadium off the final ball, the innings for 87. PLS will be happy with their work out there, I imagine. Do you think I'd say that's probably below par. Would you agree, Hendrik?
Way below par, way below par. But maybe they surprise us with the bowling.
Yeah.
It ain't over until the fat lady sings.
Oh, why indeed.
This is going to be an exciting second innings from PLS batting and the stadium innings bowling. It was an exciting first innings.
Yeah.
The list just grew and grew.
Be interesting to see how they approach it as well. They've got it's one of those tricky totals where there'll just be a little bit of nerves if you lose 2 wickets and then see what happens. But
the stadium innings is going to have to say, listen, I've got 8 players and we all have to put our hands up and say, step up, and anything is possible. Anything is possible. No, this was fantastic. This was fantastic. A lot of surprises, a lot of unexpected things.
right, so Henrik, I'm going to step away, bud. I'll leave you to it for 1 second. I'm just going to go to the toilet, but I'll be back shortly. So we're back here. We've got the PLS about to get underway with their chase. They need 88 to win. Hendrick's back here with me. Hendrick, got to think that the PLS are favourites, but crazy things happen in cricket.
With that exciting first innings, I think there's going to be a lot of surprises, but I don't think 87 was enough. Definitely not enough.
I agree, but just depends how PLS approach it, I guess. If they just nurdle their way to 88, then I'm sure they'll see it done. But if they look to lay down a marker with some net run rate and try and get a bonus point victory, that's where things might get exciting, might lose a few wickets, might see a few boundaries.
What's the bonus point target?
I hope that they watching their backing up at the non-strikers end.
Definitely something up their sleeves for the stadium's innings now in bowling for what happened with that run out.
If I was the bowler here, I reckon I'd more jokingly anything would go first ball here. Look for Mankad first ball and just see what happens. What? Oh no, we've seen a delivery.
Short, and it's a dot ball. Good start.
Yeah, just having a look there. The batsman Goyal, who bowled very nicely, only went for 10 off his 4 overs. So
let's see if his batting's just as economical as his bowling.
And Galati, the leg spinner. We enjoyed his leg spin. He's at the other end. That one's a wide to start.
Good start with the first ball, slipping with the second one. But one thing's for sure is the sun's still out and flaming hot in the top. So definitely one of the biggest challenges now.
It's just pushing through those clouds. Another wide. So 4 without a shot played. We had 3 leaves and we're on 4 runs already.
Survivor of the fittest. Let's see if he can fix it. Steaming in. Short. And a dot ball.
So Amanullah Aman.
Swing and a miss. I have to say their bowling is surprising me a bit now.
Yeah. Oh, Aman's been good.
Yeah, if you can hit that line, hit that length, any run score is defendable. Let's see. Hope he can end off this over. And it's an edge. A wicket in the first over.
And he's given. He doesn't seem happy about it, but there was a very confident appeal from the bowler and the wicket keeper.
I'm not even going to argue it. I did hear something.
Yeah, it looked okay to me. He just squared him up, maybe half the bat, little bit of glove or shoulder. He's not happy, but on his way. So Goyal on his way. He bowled very economically, but not the same success with the bat.
Batting, he was caught on a very, very good length. Very good length.
Yeah. So 1 for 1 after 1 here. And the run rate's climbing.
What happened to those wides? Good length. Survival of the fittest. The team that's got the most patience is going to win this game. Definitely.
Yeah. So Siam Ravindranath out to bat now. And the bowler.
New bowler steaming in. Let's see what he brings. Oh,
Ooh.
bit short. Took the pace off and it worked. caught the batsman by surprise.
So number 7, the bowler. I think that's Mustafa, maybe. Yeah, Mustafa. Mohamed Mustafa. Came in number 8. And he's got the second over. Oh, hits the field. Oh, drop catch.
It's almost 2 for 2.
They've got the field in. Trying to draw the wickets on length. Hits and just couldn't hold on.
Sit.
Just popped out the top of the ice cream cone there.
This is definitely an exciting match, Simon. I'm promising you today, this is an exciting match. There's a lot more to come.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. You know that PLS, they just haven't seen any real show of intent yet. It's only early, so just get himself in, but haven't been too aggressive with the bat as yet.
Swing and a miss.
Big flash outside the off stump. He's practicing the leave there.
I thought he was practicing some fishing out there.
Yeah.
Good plan. They're setting up something here. They're definitely setting up something.
They're taking the power play, so they've and that'll be a wide, I think.
And the umpire's giving it. Just losing control over that.
It went dot wide. Dot wide, yeah.
Just losing a bit of control over that ball.
Umpire's just fixing the score here. We had 2 wides in the first over, but 1 was missed, so we're just catching that up. And there's another wide.
He's bowling a good length if he just can control the line.
Now maybe a little bit of shape, as you mentioned before, with that wind just coming over his right shoulder.
Definitely one of the biggest factors, especially if you're a swing bowler. Bowling from that side is not a good option. It's going to drift the ball into the wide sector.
So if you're playing red ball cricket, you'd actually want that wind, but white ball, when you're just wanting the control. That's another wide. So just untidy here in the second over.
Something definitely to consider as a swing bowler is not to take that side. If you're a swing bowler, wait until the 10th over is over and then come over to the other side. Better place to bowl, especially if you're a swing bowler. Pace bowlers, straight bowlers, spin bowlers, good side to bowl is this side. Swing bowlers, definitely on the other side. Beautiful views here from the field. Definitely.
I quite like those trees with the red flowers there. I don't know what they're called.
Trees with red flower.
Yeah, could be. Quite nice.
Most probably some majestical name.
Yeah.
Something that you and I both cannot pronounce.
No, definitely. We're just catching up the scoring here, so if you're seeing that graphics jumping all over the place, we're just fixing it up.
So I think Oman is going to be back in the attack now. Oman back into the attack for the 3rd over. Good
nice
length.
Push. Not sure these two look quite technically correct as batsmen. I haven't seen any big hits or looking like they're going to be big hitters, so this longer outfield could suit Stadium here if they can just squeeze and make them take a risk. We've got kind of a deep gully type fielder. Cover point. 3rd man. Solidly in behind that.
Good length bowled again.
Rahul Dravid. The wall.
As I mentioned it earlier, the team with the most patience and the most rhythm and consistency is going to take it. This is an exciting last match for the first day of cricket at LMS Malaysia Open. Full field setup. Dot ball.
I think Wides is the top scorer currently. We've just seen about 2 runs off the bat, I think, and all the rest have been in Wides.
Consistency, consistency, consistency. You got to think about the line you want to put down.
Oh,
Gone for it. Into the gap. Thick outfield. Turning for 2. Is he going to make it?
Comfortably.
Easily.
That was a flashy drive, you'd call that. A little bit streaky, thickish outside edge. Just flying through point. And come back for 2.
It's almost like PLS is not timing the ball at all.
Yeah, I just seen themselves in probably a big tournament, so that maybe just a couple of nerves.
Maybe it's because they're not chasing such a large score that they're taking a little bit of time to get the rhythm.
I think that plays a factor.
Good
Often,
line.
if you're chasing 200, you got to go and play shots. There's no other way. But if you're chasing a small score, you sometimes just get yourself in a bit of a hesitant, just in 2 minds.
I think the run rate's only 4 needed per over. I take my hat off for the umpires that's been standing here the whole day. They've been doing a fantastical job. Standing in the sun, taking the heat, not making silly calls. Good job. I have to take my hat off for you guys. Fantastic job you've done here, Simon.
Yeah, just new umpires. We've recruited them through the local Malaysian cricket, so they umpire a lot of the local stuff, but their first time to LMS, but they've adjusted to the rules nicely.
Developing the locals, isn't that what it's all about?
Local jobs. So looks like spin now, so it'll be interesting to see if PLS adjusts their approach to the spin. They're just Stadium just getting their field right. They've got the 45s on both sides, short third man and short fine leg. A cover point.
Keeper standing up.
Yeah, mid wicket, long off and a long on that's like 20 meters inside. It's an interesting field.
Short,
with the
pulled.
Oh no!
Second drop catch for the day.
Oh no!
Second drop catch for the day. They've been building up and they've been putting up pressure on the batsmen. So disappointing to see it. I can feel the pain for the bowler.
Could have chest marked that. But he was going to call for the free kick there. He just spilt it.
Mistimed it, but still put a little power in it. I think it's burning. Definitely hands burning.
Yeah.
Sad for the drop. Next ball. An appeal there for a caught behind. I think this bowler is so excited about everything and in anything.
He's just happy that someone caught one. Tossed up.
Pull
oh,
up.
He gets a second chance. Oh, no!
He's dropped
Two
it
and
again.
three. Oh, jeez.
I do not want to be in the locker room when this team is having a chat.
He's
drop
been
catches.
Oh no, the shame now as well. He's been swapped over to cover. He's been changed position. Tell you what, the fines meeting could be messy later.
If he was in a South African team, he's definitely not walking home. Unlucky, and they've been building it so good. They've been walking it, they've been keeping the line, they've been putting the pressure. Two drop catches.
Same man as well, Shane.
I wonder who's his roommate for the week.
Not the bowler. It could be a difficult evening. Short ball again. Oh, he's found that man again. He can't stay away from the ball at the moment. It's always the way in the field, isn't it? You make a mistake and the ball just follows you wherever you go.
What an exciting over again. Once again, this last game for the day. Full bull. Oh.
That man was there about 2 balls ago. He was up at mid on. He's gone back to long on. Don't know if that was an intentional move, but they're calling for the new bat, the SCC, Southern Cross Cricket. I've got one of those.
And how's the Willow owner?
Yeah, it's good. Enjoyed it.
Good bat for LMS.
Yeah, good bat for LMS. I've got another one I got from India that I've been using for club cricket at the moment, which is good. Strange with bats. Last year I scored quite a few runs with this Adidas one, but I picked it up this year and I just didn't like the feel of it, so I got a new one.
What an exciting over. Armand bowling his third over.
Right, 1 for 6 so far. Deserved another one. I think they can bring that man up from third man.
Fishing for it. Good ball, good length. I have to say, the bowling squad surprising me on how they're coming back with and defending such a low score.
From what I've seen, they're more of a bowling team than a batting team, but I think, to be fair, the same for PLS. They had a good bowling attack. Nothing's super impressed me with the bat yet, but we've only seen the 3 guys so far, and that's a tricky total.
Steaming in for his second ball. Oh,
ooh, little
good
inside
line.
edge, I reckon.
I think I heard a little bat there.
Yeah.
This that length is definitely putting batsmen in a state of mind that go forward, go backward. It's a fantastic length. They could just keep it up there.
Oh, that's right
on
up
the
the
shin.
shin. Oh, that's gonna.
Luckily, we've got a team full of doctors.
Yeah.
That's gonna leave a bruise.
They inflicting and they treating. It's an interesting field. They've got a square leg, are catching mid wicket, deepish mid on, deep mid off, a point, and then a third man down the boundary. I feel like he could probably come up a bit.
I think it's safer to keep him there. If something goes past their head, he'll chase it down. Short, pull, keeper chasing after it. Is he going to beat the second run? Turning, shoot. Ah, comfortably coming back.
I enjoyed that the man hurrying the keep up there was the guy that's just dropped 2 catches as well. I'm not sure he's quite in the position to be.
I think somebody yelled in their language. I think you better stand there and just watch how it's being done. Now I feel it for him, definitely. I think he's going to have a mouthful when they're done with this match. 2 drop catches, and they're setting up more pressure. Not moving in the field. Short.
Oh, it's a straight up. Oh, catch.
Is it going to be a catch?
It's held.
Lovely.
1 out of 3.
And the gentleman standing here was safe on the other side.
That's why I moved myself over here. So straight up and held on to.
High fives and excuses. High fives and sorries.
Yeah. So wicket falls.
Third time lucky, as they say.
Yeah.
Cats only got 9 lives, but we ain't cats.
Third time's a charm. So that's the end for the leg spinner, Galati.
The samurai.
Yeah,
I feel like he was ripping through a cement pitch.
He was. He bowled very nicely. I think he got a little bit of tap at the end, but naught for 29 as a leg spinner. That's pretty good. And
in LMS.
Yeah. So the new batsman is Anupam Chalahan, and the new bowler.
I think it's the spinner again.
Yeah. Anik Zaman. And they
telling the keeper he's not bowling quick, he can stand up.
Oh.
Slight change in the field. Dropping to a semi-cow. Or is it just for the water?
He went to fetch the water bottle. No, the water bottle.
Definitely need to stay hydrated, yeah.
Ah. So, Siam, 12 off 14, going along not badly here. New man at the crease, Chulahan. Good leave down the leg side. That's an LMS leave. Experienced LMS leave there. Take the one.
Not chasing a high score. Let's not waste some energy in this heat.
Yeah.
Coming around. No, still coming over.
Yeah. Unless the batsmen are running blind. Short ball. Jeez, that's good bat speed. No connection though.
I have to say they're putting up a lot of pressure on PLS. Fielding side.
Yeah.
Bat bowlers bowling good length, keeping it there, keeping it tight. Is it going to be a run out? Is it a mix up?
Just a single, dot ball.
I think the heat's getting to a lot of batsmen here. Seen a lot of confusion here today.
Yeah. And that's that man at point. Well done that time. He's put 2 down, but great stop there.
It's making up for the losses.
Yeah. It only matters if they lose. Oh. Down leg. Wait for the signal. Leg buys. So just a 1 leg buy. So 23 for 2 here after 5.3.
Pressure's building. Who's going to stand it?
Short ball. Oh, nicely played.
Great chase down.
He just guided that nicely, just gapped it, knew where the fielders were. Just chasing the ball a bit for the field here. There's only been 1 go down there and they've almost got 2 third mans. I think they can just get the point in and just bring that man up to a short third man. It's a massive gap through cover.
Drop it short.
Whoop, whoop.
Attempting.
Bit of hesitation from both batsmen there, and they thankfully just say no and go back. So 6 overs done here, 25. So tell you what, it's close here. They need 4.5 and over, going along to 4.17. 6 wickets in hand.
There's no room for error there.
25. So 25 for 2 here after 6.
The stadium is putting up a lot of pressure. And this game is heating up. It's not just the sun, it's the pressure from the fielding side. I think the batting side can feel it.
Yeah, I think back home in Perth, the outfields are probably rapid, I imagine. They just push the ball into gaps and it runs along the carpet for 4. But tricky here, got to really make the pace. Although those will help.
Bit of a slip on the bowling. Whole team was putting up some pressure. 1 mistake and then the batsman can reset. Bit of a relief.
Pressure for the rest of the over here. If he bowls another one, it's oh, that's a nice shot. That's going to be 4.
Fantastic slot. Waited for the
Too
ball.
slow,
properly.
too slow, too short, too straight, and it's been put in the gap.
The bad ball's been punished.
I actually didn't mind the field they had placed. You can't, as they say, you can't set fields for bad bowling. So short and leg side is not a good bowling generally.
Especially if you're not generating pace.
Yeah, if you're quick, then I don't mind. You can get 2 back for the hook, but even then you're probably going to fetch. But as a spinner, short's no good. There we go. That's better. Oh, and I just couldn't get round. That's a sift there.
Are they going to come back for the second?
Yeah, they should do. They should do. You're comfortably home. So sift there, got the 50. Couldn't get round for that one. It's just tightening up here. Mormin looks nervous in front of us here. He looks more comfortable singing Summer of 69 last night than he does fielding out here. A tight game. Tossed up again.
Good length.
That's going to be an odd. See, that's the pressure. Wide early, boundary. Now they've got an 8 off this over already.
It's like the pressure switching back over to the bowling side.
Sorry, 10 off this over. So now they're ahead of the run rate. 5.3 they're going at now. Oh, short again. This one just nurdled. Could be 2 if they set off quickly, but just happy to settle for 1.
Most definitely one of the most thickest outfields I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Raining all year, all season.
They do get a lot of... The grass actually isn't that long, but it's just that thick grass. Oh, tell you what, the batsman went forward and back, and
it's almost like one of those double step leaves, but I have to use my bat because there's no second chance. This is outdoor, this is LMS. I don't think we're going to see a lot of big shots, especially not chasing a huge total. I don't think we're going to see a lot of big shots, but I have to say the bowling is definitely putting a pressure up here.
Yeah, 51 more needed to win here. 13 overs left. Stadium need another wicket here. 37 for 2 after 7 overs.
Taking the helmet off. Would have taken a cap.
Right, he's going nude.
Spin bowler back into the attack.
Always get nervous, especially on synthetic with guys not wearing helmets. So extra bounce, top edge into the noggin, not what you need.
Couple of bowlers in the tournament I would not like to face without a helmet.
No, especially not on the synthetic. There's a couple of gas men about.
Batsman taking his time to reset. Spin bowler into the attack.
Yeah.
Second ball.
24 off 23 C-arm. Nice bowling this. We've got the 2 men there for the cut dab. So the best he's going to get to 1 or 2 there unless he really smokes one. That's too short though.
Pull.
Not going to, might not go for 4.
And it didn't make it.
2 foot inside. They come back for 2.
A lot of chews to be taken. A lot of chews to be taken with this thick outfield. The heat not making it easy on the twos.
So see, 26 of 25. He's hit the only boundary so far. PLS.
Full.
Oh, just over there. Could be another 2 here. It'll come back. Should be comfortable.
Let's see if he can finish strong with his 3rd over. Last ball to come. Batsman taking his time. Out of breath. Definitely warm and heated outside.
Oh, he's been the mainstay for this batting display here. As that one's flayed to point. No run.
Not a drop catch, but a safe field.
28 off 27. Siam's only one to make it past 5 for PLS so far. So he's just hogged the strike of late. Anapam at the other end, 4 off 4. He's been out there for a few overs.
42 for 2 after 8.
Right, just ticking along, still on the run rate. 5.25 currently. They need 3.83, so all green at the moment. Be interesting to see if they target the bonus point when inside 16. I'm not sure if they're aware of it, but we'll find out. So if they win on ball number 15.4 or before that.
Change of bowling.
Yeah, he's had an interesting time in the field, but it's ball in hand now. Looking to make amends with a wicket. Be interesting to see how he reacts if someone drops a catch off his bowling.
Drops it short. Pushes for the single. Not a bad start for the first ball.
So Rezwan Rahman this is. I assume he's got to be Rehan Rahman's brother. Not sure. Rezwan and Rehan Rahman, maybe. If you're watching, let us know. Are they brothers? Rahman's a popular name. Or a common name, should I say. Tossed up. Hit out. Fielder coming in. He's not going to get there.
Dropping short.
Oh, geez.
And there's a run out.
Oh, it's just... Don't think that's intentional. It just hit him in the back. Just hit him in the back. He wasn't looking, so I don't think...
Unlucky.
I don't think you can possibly say that it was intentional. So 1 run.
This is an exciting match. I'll keep on saying it. A lot of exciting stuff happening.
Tell you what, that would have hurt as well. He's doing well to not show too much pain. That's got him flush on the arm.
Somebody call the doctor.
All right. Or 8 of them.
Hiding the ball.
Nicely pushed to the leg side for a single. Two balls left here.
Only 3 runs off the first over of his 3 balls. Not bad bowling. He's got a funny bowling action, hiding the ball, and
yeah, a bit like Sunil Narayan. Sunil Narayan does that, where he tucks it behind his back until the last minute, and then flips it with his fingers.
Does leave the batsman guessing.
Yeah.
Pulled and
he had it all the way as well. He had that until he hit the ground. Just popped out right at the end.
Bowler can't really complain.
No,
about
I think he's going to be very mute on that one after he dropped 2 dollies.
Wonder how you respond to it. Would you say it's fine? It's okay?
I think that's actually the bowler that he dropped the catches off, so maybe he's just paying him back there. He had it, and then he remembered that was him and just popped it down.
I would love to be at their fine session to hear what they're saying. Maybe they're roommates. You'll never know.
Maybe.
Running back thinking I should have taken those 2 catches to have a stump and a wicket behind my name. But now it's 4 for 1 with no wicket.
If you're taking their catches, they'd be, 6 down now, in theory. So, vital.
They're still teaching the youngsters of today, catches win matches.
Yeah.
3 dropped.
I think 4, maybe. Shot. That's going to be runs. Might not be 4.
Is the ball running? No, it's stopped.
No. Easy 2 though. They'll be happy with that PLS. Every 2's just to eke closer.
2 ticks closer to 89.
Yeah. So 40 more to win. 54 balls remaining. So they'll swap around the other end. That's another thing that's going to be advantageous for PLS, hitting with the wind in the second 10.
For the bowlers, it's definitely the side you want to bring on your swing bowlers. Short.
That'll be a wide. 49. So about to bring the 50 up. So I'll tell you what, it'll be interesting if and when Siam, don't want to put the mocker on him, gets to 50. They'll be most of the way there, to be fair, but what's more batsmen they've got to come. Oh, this is high.
And it's gone up. Fielder waiting for it.
There.
And dropping short.
Oh, don't hit him again. Oh, no.
Overthrow. Exciting stuff. It was a catcher, drop short, mix up in the middle, overthrow. Exciting last match for the first day of LMS Malaysia Open.
Yeah, and how are we getting on another game there, Sip? LSC Legends 36 for 2. They need 64 more, 52 balls against cricketers Camilla. 17 over game, okay.
3 more balls to come in this over. Bowler steaming in. Short.
Nice. That should be 4, that one.
And it's short. It's only a single.
So just a single there.
Extremely thick outfield.
Wow.
Don't be fooled with the green grass. It's thick, boys.
I've got to run the first one hard there, gentlemen. Oh!
Quick out the blocks. Fielder didn't know which side to pick.
Tell you what, Siam's going to be sore when he comes off here. He's hogged a strike for PLS. 36 of 34 balls. Anupam at the other end only faced 7 deliveries. Gopal faced 6 deliveries, and Galati faced the 7. As a wicket just fell over UKM. So LSE Legends now 36 for 3. So under a bit of pressure. Looks like a nice outfield there.
Last ball for the over, and he
Shot.
goes,
Unless he picks the
and
fielder.
third drop catch for the day.
Oh no! Oh gee, is that the same man?
Same gentleman, number 12, third drop catch for the day in the final game.
He's gonna have a sore chest tonight, I think.
Definitely is gonna. There's 8 doctors in the house that can treat him.
The doctors have absolutely been peppering him here. He's had
third drop catch for the day. I don't think they're going to allow him to come back into the hotel. He's walking home a long distance way back.
Maybe on that one he can claim the sun. Maybe. Definitely couldn't on the previous 2. Jeez. Feel sorry for Rehan Rahman there. Someone get him some sunglasses.
I don't want to be a part of the conversation the captain's having at the captain's meeting with the team. 3 for the day. I think he would have made the LMS board for the day. Is there one for drop catches?
I don't think that's a stat we record, probably fortunately for some people. I think he's retiring here. He said 3's enough for me, I'm off. He's just
It's a sad thing to see that he's come a long way to drop 3 and then been taken off from the fielding side.
No, I think they don't have a 9th man with them, unfortunately. So I think he's just gone to fetch a drop of water. None of his mates were too keen on sharing their water bottles with him in case he dropped it and spilt some. But he seems to be comfortably carrying those bottles back out to the middle. So you got to feel.
I think we could definitely blame the sun for the third one.
Yeah, I think that the sun's a bit low now. It's got him flush on the chest.
What's the time
It's
now?
just gone 10 past 6 here.
Sun's still pretty high, but coming down low now.
Yeah, it's just behind the one end. Actually, could be a bit of an issue for the batsman, in theory. It's hard to tell from our angle if it's behind the side screen or just a bit more towards the leg side.
I think it's a bit. It shouldn't be a problem.
Might start bowling right arm round from very wide.
But we should see that it's if it affects the batsmen now. First ball to be bowled from the other side after the turn. PLS going quite strong. 54 for 2. It should have been for 5.
Should have been for about 7, I think. So anyway, so where's our favourite fielder going out to now? I think he's probably.
They're sticking him behind the
I
keeper.
think they're probably going to put him down that long leg. So Mohamed is going to be running some fielding practice for Rehan later on tonight. No, we only joke. He's giving it his best, but if you don't laugh, you'll cry. So we've got Anik, the spinner, back into the attack now. He's just gone for the 12 off his 3 overs. big gap through square leg. The slug sweeps on. They've got the mid wicket in. They've got a deep backward square. And they've got long on, so anything, even half hit out towards the leg side, is probably going to be safe unless you go dead straight to long on.
Hopefully we don't see a reverse sweep.
Little bit of paddle work there.
Going for the third ball of the over, the spinner. Coming over the wicket.
Shot. It's going to be at least 2.
Thick outfield, definitely.
Yeah.
It's got a little summer of 69 jogging in there.
Yeah. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard.
Fourth ball of the over. Defensive, pushing through. Comfortable single.
Wow, it's good cricket. They just dropped that man out deep after that cut shot. They just pushed it exactly where he was and took the easy one and offer.
The stadium team started off with a lot of pressure. Things unraveling slowly here. Yo. Double state of mind. Going forward, going backward, and a dot ball. Good over. Economically wise, 4.25. Let's see who starts the second over coming around. Our favourite fielder is coming over to bowl.
Yeah, Rehan Rahman. Excuse me for a comfort break, Hendrik. I'll leave you to it.
Walking slowly. Changing, looks like the fielding side's changing keepers at the back while the bowler's making his way to the bowling point. It is hot out there, ladies and gentlemen. It is extremely hot out there. Dehydration is top point for the teams playing today. Getting the field set up. Bowler's getting ready. Rizwan Rahman starting his second over. First ball, he's got that slight funny bowling side hiding the ball. And off he is. Soft hands from the batsman. Pushing for the single. No need for any big shots. 60 runs for 2 off the 11.1. Rahman prepping for the second ball of his second over. Fielders coming in to put some pressure. Is it going to pay off? Slow ball. And this ball has gone through the thick outfield. Team celebrating for that 4, especially with the thick outfield. Good little shimmy, and then went for a sweepy, and it paid off. Bridge is still bowling. Field is still standing close. Bowler needs to bowl for the field. Going for the third ball, second over. Floats it. Oh, puts the batsman in a state of mind. Wide ball. Good choice. Just bad line. 65 for 2 off the 11.2. Floats it. Confusion in the field, and there's a run out. There's a run out. A lot of excitement happening here, Simon. I think you missed it. Ball was in the air, just short of a catcher. Batsman made a bad call, and then there's a run out. Mix up again in the middle.
Well, I made a mess of the stumps down there as well. But I was just speaking to the PLS side, the batsman on strike there. They said that that's the first time in his whole life he's ever hit the ball to the leg side, and it went for 4. So that's why they were cheering so loudly. But a handy knock there. 13 off 12. He's done the right thing, to be fair. Don't run out Siam. He's the man that needs to get retired.
Yeah, he's standing on 42 off 39.
Yeah.
Comfortably
Steady
strolling.
So Sadeep now, the skipper, just coming out to bat.
You think he's going to pick up the pace?
I don't know. I've not seen him bat before. We can have a look at his stats, see what his career strike rate is. So, career strike rate 135. So, he's never scored an LMS 50. So, we'll see how we get on. He's more of a bowler, 14 wickets in his 16 games. But looks like he likes to get after it anyway. Strike rate of 140 odd.
2 balls left for the over. Bowler still hiding the ball, trying to surprise the batsmen. Nothing like a first baller. Let's see what happens. Steaming in. Short.
Ooh.
Looks like the bowler took the pace off.
Yeah, field in now. It's good to see. Identified only 23 to go, so get everyone in.
Last ball for the over.
Tossed up. It's pushed into the covers.
Not a very attacking game plan for the day. Like you said, there's not enough runs to really go and play some gambling shots.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how PLS approach this chase if they're chasing a 120, 130. But fortunately for the stadium, they just couldn't quite get enough runs on the board. It's the 87. So 22 needed here, 8 overs remaining. You have to say it's in the balance of PLS. They'd be odds-on favourites if you're a gambling man, but crazy things can happen. Just takes 2 wickets here, double play or something silly.
Bowler run out.
Oh, gee, just what the field at long on wants is the half volley from the bowler in the warm-up. So they're just fetching the ball. It's
New bowler.
yeah, Seamer looks like. So, to be honest, I would have fancied keeping the spinners on, make them hit the ball, because they seem to quite like using the pace. Anything short and wide is going to get cut. Oh no,
He's got a bit of a swing on his side. He's got the right side bowling in.
Just having a look here, he looked like he was bowling quite quickly in the warm-up, but
Different approach for the pitch.
yeah. Ooh, and that's a wide. Or no ball. So free hit. Free hit now for Sadeep. He gives a thumbs up to the boys in the hut. Free the arms.
Something coming.
Dancing down. Oh, it's a leave. Smart
And it's
leave.
wide.
So that's smart though, because he gets the 3 runs and it's still a free hit again. Still a free hit.
Carries over to the next
Yeah.
ball.
So 3 runs and another free hit. And and again, it was another Noe. So that's 4 runs and another free hit. So here's an interesting question for you. I think I know the answer. So that was a no ball on a free hit. So now do you get a free hit then another free hit?
All I know is 3 runs.
All I know is it's a free hit this ball anyway. So that's these last few balls have taken a serious knock off the toe now. Only 14 more needed.
And it's a wide ball again.
Ooh,
It's
it's
still
another
the
free hit.
I think this is the nail in the coffin.
This is the 4th free hit ball in a row.
They're going to bowl him into his 50.
And another Noe, so it's another free hit. And that's the end of the over, and he said to his mate, you can deal with the free hit.
48 or 41.
So end of the over.
I think they just gave him 9 runs closer to his 50.
Yeah. So
Team's confirming that it's still a free hit.
yeah, still a free hit. So that over is one of the stranger ones I've ever seen in LMS. We went dot ball, no ball free hit, wide still a free hit, no ball with a bye free hit, wide free hit, another no ball free hit, and now it's the first ball of the next over and it's still a free hit. It's been a free hit for 5 consecutive deliveries.
The bowler is being punished for the 3 drop catches.
Yeah.
He needs to bowl the ball that's got a free hit.
He-
Life is strange in the cricket world.
His mates have said to him, yeah, you can deal with this, pal.
3 drop catches, and he needs to take the punishment for the free hit. This day cannot get anywhere.
Oh, and he's got away with it. It's going to be a single
Is that a run?
leg
Oh,
bite, I reckon. Maybe a little inside edge.
good line. He's not taking any punishments for somebody else's bowling.
Nah.
Only the single. 81 runs for 3 wickets after 13.1. Looks like they're chasing the bonus point after all.
Oh!
Picked up in the gap.
Maybe 2. No. Siam's tied there.
Only the one.
He's on 49. 6 needed to win now. Good backing up there by Brian Adams.
Looks like the captain wants to have the last say.
Yeah.
6 more needed. 3 balls to come. Right arm over. And here it's a wide.
5 more.
Stadium is bowling PSL to a win. Discipline, gentlemen. Discipline.
Tossed up. Oh!
Into the gap for the single.
Played that very late. I thought it was almost past him when he hit it.
Two more balls left for the over.
4 to win. PLS looking for their debut victory at the Malaysia Open. And that's a fantastic 50 brought up there for Siam. So he'll retire now at 50. So well batted. So well batted to Siam. Superb knock. Raises his bat. He'll be tied. 43 balls. He's been out there for a long time. I think he went into bat in the second.
I don't think there's a thought that's crossed his mind that he's going to come back to bat again.
If he does, there's been something crazy has happened if he has to come back and bat again here. 3 to win. 2 double plays.
And 2 run-outs with the bowler.
Wow. Definitely a key moment in this match, I'd say.
I think the previous over was the nail into the coffin for the stadium squad.
The man who was run out at the non-striker's end, Amanullah Aman, was 10 off 5 at the time, hitting it sweetly. That's backing up too far. So 3 needed. Nicely worked for a single. So it's 2 more to go. It looks like it's going to be a bonus point victory here for PLS. The team from Perth.
I think, in all honesty, for the last match of the day, they were the squad that kept the most discipline.
Yeah, bowling was very good. Very good. You look at some of the economies there, bowlers. No one, only the leg spinner went for more than 7 and over. 4 overs for only 10 runs. 2 of them, one guy 4 overs for 11. So that's 12 overs there, only going for 31 runs, and that was the real difference there. You look at the
consistency is key, especially on this pitch.
Look at the stadium's bowlers there. Conversely, they had a guy go for 14 and 1 over, 12, 8. So just been a difference.
They started off well, put a lot of pressure, but I think after the third drop catch, it was definitely edged.
Going to come back for 2, and that'll be the game here. A high five halfway down. Very happy with their run chase, and that's the end of the match. Well done to PLS from Perth. Well done to the stadium for putting in a great effort and taking it deep. But for myself and Hendrik here and all the team at LMS TV2, it's goodbye for now, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning if you're up. Some cracking matches at the second day. Hopefully we get another beautiful day's weather. But Hendrik, thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Simon. Yeah, be safe, and see you in the morning.
Cheers. And bye for now. As we just see, our man of the match here is going to be Sudeep, the skipper. So I'll go down and get a photo with him now. But well done, Sudeep, and bye all for now.